let's go ahead and get started. Let's get started, everybody. Cut the music, DJ. DJ, do we have a DJ? I don't know if we have a DJ. We got something going on. Something going on. What's up, everybody? This is DTM, and you are here with me at Behind the Scenes with DTM. Yes, I am in my studio. I call it my studio. It's Cinamaker Studio in Buckhead, Atlanta, but it's my studio right now. So let's talk about something that bothers me a lot. Nah, it doesn't bother me a lot. It's something that is important that we should all pay attention to. All right? Talking heads. It's time for us, creators, artists, illustrators, designers, anybody who is producing video and sharing video, going live on the internet on some platform, and or recording video and then publishing later in the platform. It's time for all of us to start adding a second camera. Please add a second camera. Please add a third camera. There's a lot of talk from professional streamers about the gear that they buy, the gear that you should have, the audio, the camera, and this and that. Backgrounds, yes, we all must pay attention to our backgrounds, and I think mine's a little crooked. In any case, there's a lot of advice and tips and tricks and suggestions being shared. One thing I don't hear, and it's very important, is multi-camera streaming, multi-camera video production, multi-camera use, because it gets very boring just to see a person right here. A lot of times you actually just see their microphone right in front of their face like this as they're talking. It's like, come on, can we switch it up? Can we do more? All right, so right now I am recording my screen so that I can show you how easy it is for me to bring in multiple cameras into my live streams, into my cinemaking setup. All right, so right now I have a MacBook here in front of me. I don't want to pick it up because it does have a couple connections going into HDMI up here in power. However, I do have an iPad here, right? So I'm an illustrator, professional illustrator. I get paid to draw. And so I share a lot of my processes in art. And so what I like to do is share my screen. That's a second camera right there, second angle. Share your screen. So there we go. I just checking to see that it's in the correct Wi-Fi connection here. And there it is, done, right? So let's bring in extra cameras. All right, so right now I'm using an iPhone. This is just an iPhone on the same network, Wi-Fi network as this MacBook. The iPhone is running Cinamaker Capture, and it's free to download from the App Store. I am running Cinamaker Director Multicam Studio on my MacBook, free from the App Store. And so this is how I'm capturing my video. I have another iPhone here next to me. This iPhone is running Cinamaker Capture also, but only the audio option. And so I can click onto my audio sources, and you can see where my voice meter is moving, and that's where I'm capturing audio through this lab microphone here going into the phone. So we have video and audio, check. Of course, we got some great lighting and clean background, no problem. All right, cool, Dan. What else you got going on? All right, so before I jump into adding cameras, I do have a picture-in-picture setup, and I have a image. So this is my wide shot, big shot, and I should be standing. This is the setup for standing up, but I'm not standing up right now. I'm sitting down. So I have a picture-in-picture so that I have a nice clean crop version of myself right here. I have a image behind that, so that now it looks like I have an overlay. And if I want to, let me fix this picture-in-picture. Go like this and raise it up, maybe even over to the side. All right, click save. And look, now it says DTN drawing session right there. I have my character on that side, and that's cool. Okay, I can roll with that. Sure. All right, let's add another camera. Those of you who are watching this live, you can't see it. You can't see the setup. All right, so you can't see what I'm talking about here. So now I click on my connect cameras, and I find my encoder. Look at that encoder. Click on it. Click on it. So now I'm about to bring in camera 2. So this is camera 1. All right. Here's camera 2. Boom. I'm in my studio. What's up? What's up, everybody? So now what I have done is have one iPhone as a camera with my Cinamaker setup. I have a Sony 4K, I don't know the name of that camera over there, going through encoder, going through the router, and then Wi-Fi. Now, of course, I did mention that there's a lot of streaming professionals who just have that one talking head camera, and that's who I'm mostly talking to. If you're starting out and you're streaming and you're doing video, great. But if you once you get going, as time goes on, you want to add a second camera. Please add a second camera. Show us what you got. What are you working with? You know, I'm going to show you my studio, my home studio, and it's crazy. Okay, now here we have camera 1 and camera 2. Let me add camera 3. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here we go. Cinamaker on the iPad. Click on Start Broadcast, and it's going to pop in right there. Oh, snap. There goes camera 3. I do have some overlays. Let me turn them off. And boom, there it is. So there it is, camera 1, 2, 3. Camera 3. So what I did is I turned on a image so that it blocks out the whole screen. I got myself in a picture-in-picture, and this picture-in-picture is off, so I can fix it. Let's go like this. Bam, there we go. There we go. Yes, apply crop. Okay, so let's move it up here. I got it. Save. Okay, nice. Let's turn on this other picture-in-picture, and this picture-in-picture is going to bring in this iPad. Look, this is the iPad right here. So let's fix it, because I had this set up for my home computers and not for the iPad here. Add crop, resize. Let's see what it looks like. Save. Oh my gosh! So it's a little off. I can always fix that. And so this is what I would like to see professional streamers and professional content creators do with their streams. Stop. Enough with talking heads. Enough. No more. Well, if you have to, that's fine. But let's add something else into the mix. A multiple camera setup. All right, so I have another iPhone over here. Now I do have to stand up. All right, let me grab my stand over here, and let me switch cameras so that you can see what's happening. All right, so I have a stand. Hold it up. This is a desk stand. Let me check that this phone is on the proper Wi-Fi connection. Turn on Cinamaker Capture. Click on the video. It's gonna pop into the screen. Oh, there it is. All right, that's camera 4. Let's go ahead and click on camera 4. Look at that. So I'm looking at my screen over there. This is the rest of the studio. I can set this right here and switch the camera from the back facing to the front facing and set this over there. And just like that, I have another, oh, check my audio, another angle to my stream, just like that, with an iPhone. This is an iPhone. You can see that it's an iPhone because I've told you it's an iPhone, and look, you're looking at it right here. That is an iPhone. This is an iPhone right here. All right, that's an iPhone over there. Bam, just like that. So I'm using an iPhone. Let's go to camera. I'm using an iPhone as a camera with Cinamaker. I am using my iPad as to share my screen as I draw on here and create my artwork. I need to look at that camera over there. Bam. And just like that, I have 4 different camera angles for my content, for my art, for my video production. And all it took was a couple iPhones, Cinamaker Director, Multicam Studio. I get 4 camera angles to share. So there's my main shot. That's camera 1. That's camera 2. Camera 3 is right here on my iPad. And then, of course, camera 4. And so as I'm sharing and talking and streaming and producing video that talks about different things related to my field and who I'm talking to, the whole setup is just gets your viewers and participants and people watching That gets them more engaged. It looks more interesting for them. They want to see more. They want to see what it is that you're sharing, and they like seeing all these different setups versus just somebody sitting there. Actually, this is usually how it is. Sitting there and talking. It's like, yeah, you should check your SEO. And, there's a new device coming out. And next week is the Apple www something DC something stuff and jackety schmackety. It's like, that's cool and all, and yeah, you are sharing a lot of good useful information, but at the same time it's kind of boring. Like after the 5th video, after the 50th video, I've seen that already. I've seen it like Raekwon the chef said. I've seen it like the 50-inch, seen it, believe it. Anyways, all right, so this is my behind the scenes with DTM today. Cinemaking with Cinamaker on the MacBook Air. This is a MacBook Air right here. I'm pointing right at it. All right, that's the MacBook Air. This is an iPad Pro. This is where I draw. I have an iPhone here and an iPhone there. Bam, just like that. Go ahead, try it out. Let me know what you think about Cinamaker, and let's get your live streams more engaging. Multicam, multiple setups, different views, more engaging. Add some superpowers, please. Please.